Alright, so we're back with the only game where you can use 3-mile-per-hour winds to turn human beings into hamburger. It's People Playground. Make hamburger, damn it. Today I have a plan to make the most powerful people obliterator that I can. But before we do this, I first must turn people into the appropriate lasagna textured ingredients. Knowing what we now know about the generator and the ridiculousness that it does to anything that comes in contact with it, I have an idea. So what you do is you grab your wheel here, you go ahead and put it wherever you want. Right about here is probably good. You could probably use any sharp implement to help this along. I'm gonna go ahead and use this sword here. I'm gonna paint some happy little organs all over this place in a minute. Okay, so if we fix this to the wheel, yeah, see, the issue here, I think, is that there's not enough speed. But now we have a way to fix this. See this sword moving right here? This is what we call a limp amount of speed. Watch as we drop a body on it, and all that happened was the guy got like a bruised ego. So now, if we grab a generator, or 5, go ahead and connect all these together, and then connect it right to about here. Now, if we turn these on, something very stupid should happen. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe I'll go ahead and move these over a little bit. Jesus. There we go. All right, so now let's go ahead and drop a person on top of this and see what happens.
No, God, please, no!
Now, the weapon is kind of moving at the speed of light already because this is super slow motion and Lim just went flying, 3 football fields away. What the hell just happened? Where did my tire go? Not gonna worry about that. There we go, just had to disable collision. Now the sword is gonna make the appropriate blender. Oh, just you wait. We're gonna copy and paste this like 10 times. Now that right there is how you make French fries out of people. Take your wire, bring it down like this. People fries. Now you just kind of copy and paste this a couple times. All right, it's a good pathway. I pray to God that this works because this may get completely out of hand. Oh no, oh God, no. Okay, there we go. I had to get rid of some of the other crap, but everything's fine now. All right, so now all we have to do is put a couple of test subjects in here. It wasn't as bad as I had previously anticipated. Never mind, it's as bad as I had anticipated. I'm curious, does the movement create like an updraft or anything? Like, do people get pulled toward it? They do not. However, I do have an idea. Oh, okay. All I wanted to do was make a car that went really fast. Instead, I made a car that instantaneously killed everyone that was sitting on top of it and broke the game. This is new and exciting. Oh God. Wow. Black screen the game. Can't say I've ever done that before. I appreciate that in this black screen, the only thing that's visible is the spray of human fluids into the sky. Well, peopleplayground.exe is not responding. We meet again. All right, I guess we could try this without any rockets. Go get them, boys. All right, everything's just kind of moving along nice and smoothly. Go ahead and stop things right about here. Now, hopefully, everyone doesn't get immediately lit up. I'm not 100% sure that they're all going to survive this initial impact with this because it'll probably be full of voltage, but you never know. There we go. They did not survive. Go forth, Meatmobile. I know you can do this. Make me proud. There we go. Oh, no. Yeah, Happy New Year. There goes the car getting rocketed up. Oh, it's gonna land right back inside of the death ring. Excellent. Okay, so this definitely works. I have another idea though, because I think we can use our generator to make one of the weapons like beyond stupid. Okay, so over here we have a laser gun. Now first we need an idea of exactly how strong this thing is. So I'm gonna put enough people in here to get an accurate test. All right, people destroying gun, take 1. Okay, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But people are getting back up, so it's not bad enough. So what would happen if, say, you were to put, you know, a couple of these attached to it. I'm not gonna lie, if this works, I'm gonna make an entire wall of these things. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, the laser definitely got bigger. Because of how big the laser is, we need a lot more people to test this. More people. There we go. All right, people melter, take 1. Get wrecked. I don't actually think that this guy lived. I think that his body is involuntarily flopping because, you know, everyone's on fire now. Wait, so you can disable the collision of everything, right? You always want to put some random numbers after any contraption that melts people. All right, so if I just find an area like this and we put like, you know, 100 of these down. There we go. All right, I'm just gonna put some people here. We're gonna select all of these. We're gonna fire. This is gonna be real bad. The game has gone completely silent and all of the bodies have been ripped in half. It's just a cloud of smoking insides. So you may have smoked brisket, but this is how you smoke people. How many of these can I copy and paste before the game starts hating me? All right, right about here. This still gives us 50 FPS. Should be good enough. It really doesn't matter where I put these people, so I'm just gonna try and get as many in here as I can before the FPS kind of gets too bad. There we go. All right, now we just have to start up the laser light show. Here we go. It's not even like getting shot. It's almost like touching an electric fence, but the electric fence has been like moved up to 10 billion. Was it amps? It's the amps that kill you, right? Now that is a lot of people burger right there. I told you we'd be making hamburger. Hold on, let me get a couple more shots in here. See if I can move all this around a little bit. There we go. You want it well done, okay? So we're gonna have to fry this up just a little bit more. Perfect. This is a perfect synopsis of People Playground. A giant pool of dismembered people on fire with a mountain of turbocharged laser blasters sitting next to them. This electromagnet, when you amp this thing up with a bunch of generators, how far does it really work? Well, I forgot to press the freeze button. I need to pause this real quick because I put some people in the middle of this because I get the feeling that this is going to be very, very deadly for anyone involved. And I don't want to miss this opportunity because that's what this game's all about. So we're gonna go ahead and create a little pool of people like this here. There we go. More. I want to get as many as it takes before I start seeing some FPS loss. That's nice. Okay. Now we can go ahead and move things back to where they were. I've never gotten to play aerial death ping pong with human torsos, so this is a new experience. No one survived. 99% of everyone was killed by the Mach 5 moving body parts of their friends. Okay, let's try that one more time. Only this time, I'm gonna remember to actually freeze everything. Perfect. Well, this works surprisingly well. Just from what I'm spawning, you probably know what I'm about to do. Now it's time to see how good of speed bumps people are. All right, there we go. Select this. Turn it on. Put it on slow-mo. Now it should start pulling all of my metal toward the people. Ah, just like that. Oh God, no. Every time it would have been mercy to allow them to die from the blades, but instead I'm pretty sure that they're dying from the compaction of the rest of their friends being pushed into their bodies. Well, now they're being obliterated by the energy from the generator. Oh my God. Once again, I'm almost sure that we have reached a new record for how far we have sent people giblets. That is magical. It's like watching the finale at Disney World. I think you know what has to happen here. I don't even know if these objects are going to be able to make it to the people. Because if they touch one another, I think they're going to just fly off into the stratosphere. All right, let me get some various people facing different ways over here. There we go, like that. You know what, let's put a couple people up here too, because we can. There we go. All right, put everything on slow-mo. Start everything up. Oh, it was every bit as bad as I had anticipated it would be. This guy up here at the top is still alive though. No one's touched him yet. And everyone's only dying at 0.2 FPS. So it's totally possible that the game will crash before he dies. Never mind. His bottom half just evaporated from his body. I guess the real question here is, would you rather die from the speed of the beam, the electricity, or the turbo-powered flames that immediately cook your entire body? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys with this visage. Hope you enjoyed this episode of People Playground. Till the next time. Okay. Stay foxy and much love.